Let's be honest, we've all done it. You go to a workshop, personal empowerment, boundaries, confidence, self-worth. The facilitator is lovely, warm, kind, wise, she gets you. The other women are lovely too. By the first tea break, you've added each other on Facebook. By the end, you're hugging like you've survived a hostage situation together. And the content lands. It really lands. You think, this is exactly what I needed. You leave full of hope. This time you're going to say no. This time you're going to set the boundary. This time you're going to put yourself first. Then real life happens. You try it with someone you love and they sulk or shut down or call you selfish or turn it into a row or in some cases become nasty, threatening or abusive. Suddenly all that workshop confidence disappears through the floorboards. You're hurt, you're frightened, you don't want any more conflict. You just want them to understand. So you soften, you explain, you pacify, you backtrack, you keep the peace, and then spend the next 3 days talking it through with friends, replaying it in your head, minimizing the fear, focusing on the hurt, telling yourself, they're stressed, they didn't mean it, it wasn't that bad. But deep down, something feels hollow because you've been here before. You've heard this teaching before. You've left with this hope before. And your real life still looks the same. So by Wednesday, you're back on Google looking for the next workshop. This is the loop. Insight, hope, attempt, reaction, fear, backtrack, self-blame, repeat. Because knowing isn't doing. Self-awareness is not implementation. And it's not possible to implement properly without emotional adulthood. That is why the real life bit exists. Each week alongside the Panacea Program, you bring the real stuff, the conversation that went wrong, the boundary you couldn't hold, the person who behaved abysmally, the guilt that floored you, the fear that stopped you, the thing you understood perfectly in theory then couldn't do it in real life. And we work with it properly. And I'll do 3 things. 1, I'll reframe what's actually happening so you stop making it all about your issues. 2, I'll help you understand the other person's emotional immaturity without excusing their behaviour. 3, I'll give you the tools, language, skills and emotional understanding to go back into real life and try again. Not endlessly talk about it, not analyse it to death, not turn it into another interesting bit of self-awareness. Implement it. Will you always get it right the first time? No, probably not. This is real life after all. But you will get better fast. Because you won't be trying to do emotional adulthood alone in your head with a notebook and a pot of tea. You'll be learning it in real time. The Panacea Program is not something you simply study for a year. You live it every day. The real life bit is where knowledge becomes action. Emotional adulthood becomes second nature. And one of the greatest privileges of my work is watching students come to these sessions and say, something clicked, I did it. I didn't back down. I didn't explain. I didn't apologise. I didn't go back. I felt the fear and did it anyway. And you can see it in them. They look brighter, lighter, 10 years younger, like something heavy has finally lifted. Not because life became perfect, because they stopped disappearing inside it. That's the real life bit, the place where the Panacea Program stops being information and starts becoming your life.